Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to another Matchday Live episode. Today, Arsenal are actually playing on a Saturday, which is a big surprise. We haven't played on a Saturday, a 3 PM kickoff for quite some time, so it's nice to see us playing at the usual time, and hopefully we can have a better result today than we have had recently. We put in a good performance in midweek in the Carabao Cup against Liverpool at Anfield, even though it was against their youngsters, and some of our youngsters were in this squad as well. But it went down to a penalty shootout after a bunch of goals for either side. Arsenal conceding late, obviously, and it did go straight to a penalty shootout, which Liverpool ended up winning. So GG to them. Still, it was a good performance. That's all we asked for in the last Matchday Live episode that we did for that one. And it was a good game for both sides and for the fans as well, of course. No Xhaka in there, which is good. I don't think Granit Xhaka, there you go, we'll say his name properly. I don't think Granit Xhaka is playing today. In fact, I did read that Unai Emery says he won't be in today's squad at all. So that is good news. We don't want his negativity. We don't want the fans' negativity towards him in today's match. So it's nice that he's not going to be playing. And hopefully, in my eyes, he doesn't play for Arsenal again. He did release a statement yesterday, which wasn't an apology, even though some of the fans think it was an apology. It was far from an apology, and to me, it just shows you that he is still pissed off with the fans, of course. And I don't condone anybody on social media sending him abuse, death threats to his family, wishing cancer on his child and stuff. That kind of stuff is just disrespectful. It's disgusting, and anybody that does that, I hope they get reported and get found, and obviously get reported to police, because that kind of behaviour is not needed on social media. But in defence of the fans at the stadium, Granit Xhaka had it all done to himself. He brought it on himself. So he's our captain. He should not react like that, regardless of what's been put on social media. Remember, on social media, if you ever get bullied or threatened with abuse, just use the block button. Report and block. It's as simple as that. So enough of Granit Xhaka. As you can see already, Arsenal are in front 1-0, and we're hoping to get a few more as well. Wolverhampton Wanderers, I don't think they've actually lost in the last 5 games. Let me just have a look at the league table on my right screen. Yeah, they're currently in 12th place as this is as I'm recording this. 10 games played, of course. They've won 2, drew 6. So if they can turn some of those draws into wins, they could see themselves climb up the table. They're actually level on points right now with Tottenham, who are in 11th place. Arsenal, of course, another disappointing result at the last weekend. They are now without a win in the last 2 games after losing against Sheffield United and then drawing against Crystal Palace. We are currently in 5th place, 4 points behind the top 4, which consists of Liverpool, of course, Manchester City, Leicester City, who actually scored quite a lot of goals last week, didn't they? And then Chelsea are there in 4th, and Chelsea are in good form right now, won their last 4. So Arsenal only 2 wins in the last 5 games. That needs to change. Fingers crossed we see Mesut Ozil return to the starting lineup today. He did put in a good performance until he was substituted again. Unai Emery making a stupid decision to bring Ozil off after he was probably the best player on the pitch, to be honest. But what can you do? Xhaka making poor decisions, the manager making poor decisions, and they are the only 2 which I believe do not belong at the club. So hopefully something gets sorted soon. But regardless of that, we want Arsenal to go out and get the 3 points today against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Even though Wolves are in better form than ourselves, you would say that Arsenal are the favourites for this one, but anything could happen. Everybody tipped Wolves to be fighting for a top 4 finish at the start of the season. It's not quite worked out for them, but like I say, they have drew quite a lot of games. In fact, they've drew most games they've drew most games in the league so far this season. They've drew 6 out of the 10. Just having a look now. Yeah, definitely most. Wow, I'm just looking at the table. Watford have not even won a single game yet. 10 games played, 5 draws, 5 losses. That is crazy. They've only scored 5 goals as well. Did not even realise that. So they're currently sitting on 5 points. A lot of work to do. They've actually drew their last 5 games. Last 3 games. Lost the 2 before that. Ooh, Wolves have pulled a goal back here at the Emirates Stadium. And it is Diogo Jota with an absolute fireball there. Smashing it into the top corner. Against the run of play, it has been all Arsenal in this FIFA 20 game. But there you can see, nicely played through here. Massive gap through the defence, and he just hits it on the edge of the area. Boom. Goalkeeper could not keep it out, and Diego Jota gets Wolves back into this game. It is now Arsenal 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, and we're jumping into the second half, and let's see if we can get ourselves another. In fact, we was already in the second half, wasn't we? Yeah. Arsenal, oh, is that Mesut Ozil? That's one thing that annoys me about this game as well. When you throw on goal, you can take off the shot. I suppose it was with his weak foot there. I don't think he's got a decent foot, has he, in this game, which is a bit of a shame. I've just unlocked his screen card, which is nice to have. I will be using that this weekend in Ultimate Team for the Foot Champs weekend. So we'll see how he gets on. I think I've only played 2 games with him so far, and he has 3 goals, or vice versa. I think he's played 3 games and scored 2 goals, one of them. But a decent start to him in, I think it was squad battles or division rivals yesterday. So fingers crossed he has a good weekend for us, and we're hoping to push towards Gold 1, of course, after finishing Gold 2 for most weekends so far. Here is a chance for Arsenal, and what a cracking finish that is. Just over 20 minutes to play here at the Emirates Stadium, and it is the main man, one of my favourite players at the club right now, Lacazette. He smashes that one into the back of the net and gives Arsenal a 3-1 lead. Hopefully that will be enough then to give us the 3 points and our first win in 3 games. If we do win, we will not go into the top 4, of course, because there is a 4-point gap. But if we do lose today, we could possibly go down to, let me see, down to 10th place. So obviously we need to win, because we cannot really afford to be dropping any more points, especially going into the busy Christmas period in just over a month's time. And then, of course, more European action as well. So fingers crossed we can get ourselves into some decent form now that Granit Xhaka is out of the team. Hopefully he stays out of the team, and we want to push on, especially now that Tierney and Bellerin seem to be back in action. And there is another goal. Arsenal lead 4 goals to 1, and how long have we got left? Can we get a 5th? Would be nice if we can. But there is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang cheering the fans there next to him, and celebrating with Ozil, Tierney, Torreira there as well. But good little touch there from Aubameyang. We've started him on the left side. We've got Lacazette starting in that main striking role, with Pepe, of course, on the right. We did have Mesut Ozil just behind Lacazette. And let's see if we can get one more. We've got 10 minutes to play. We're waiting for that final goal of the game. Can we get it? 5-star Gunners. Is it going to happen? Aubameyang going all the way through. Mesut Ozil lays it off there for Pepe, and Pepe's shot saved by the goalkeeper, and that keeps the score at Arsenal 4, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. And really, you would have expected that one to be flying into the back of the net, wouldn't you? But it was a good save there from the goalkeeper. Still a chance though for Arsenal. Can we take the corner and get a shot on target? Here's Willock going for a long range effort. He scored a cracker in midweek against Liverpool at Anfield, and he almost did the same again there. Goalkeeper though laying back, lifting his arm up in the air, making the vital save, keeping Willock out, and the score does remain 4-1. Time is running out then for Arsenal to get this 5th goal, or are Wolves going to go forward here and pull another goal back? The goalkeeper only parrying that one away, but maybe we can go on the counter-attack. Here is Willock. He's going to go for it, is he? He's going to play it through. Oh, Lacazette's just gone offside, but there's a massive gap opened up here for Joe Willock. And there is the 5th goal, which we have been waiting for. Arsenal 5, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, and there we go. It is the youngster. Willock scored against Liverpool, as I said, an absolutely fantastic goal at Anfield. Getting another one here. A bit more of an individual run this time round, so still he had to keep a composed head. And as he went through, he just simply placed it into that far corner for Arsenal's 5th. And his first of the game. He's been looking for it, hasn't he? After scoring against Liverpool, he tried the long-range shot a little earlier, and now he gets his payment. And can we get one more? Oh no! What is the defenders and the goalkeeper doing there? We're just waiting for the final whistle to blow, guys, and there it is. Arsenal win 5 goals to 1. A fantastic performance here from the Gunners. Hopefully, it's going to be all positive now that Xhaka is out. We just need to move on now, try and finish off the season in high spirits, and then hopefully battle for some silverware at the end of the season. But let me know below, guys, who you think is going to be the first scorer, what you think the scoreline is going to be, and as always there will be a poll in the top right for you guys to leave your votes. Who will win? Will Arsenal get a 5-1 win? Will Wolves come and cause a shock and take the 3 points home with us? Or will it be a draw? Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.